Welcome to Take It from the Ironwoman. My name is Susanne Müller, your host and the Ironwoman. This podcast is about empowering yourself and others to make real changes in the world. You will hear from everyday, smart, sophisticated, hip people like you and me. Not everybody has to be an Ironwoman to impress the world. Together, we will learn from the sports and business leaders how you can become a more successful person as an entrepreneur or a leader. It's one step at a time, one day at a time. Take your steps now. Take your big steps now. Join me on this journey to success. Take it from the Ironwoman. We've spoken to Nighat before. Let's listen to what is an impact investor. Impact investor is when you are investing in women-owned companies. That's what I learned. Let's listen to Nighat's story. Initially, when we started, I wanted to know what is an impact investor. Sounds like I was talking to an angel investor this week. This week is a big podcasting recording week. Impact investor, angel investor. What can the layperson understand about the impact investor?
Impact investment is, as I put it, that I try to invest in companies that are working for greater good. They're not all about the bottom line. They're not only about how do I make money and that's it. I don't care about who is working in my company and what kind of wages I'm giving to them. They take the holistic approach. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay, if I am making money, people who are making these devices for me or these equipments for me should make a livable wage. I try to see if there are women-owned businesses, because I know there are many men-owned businesses, men entrepreneurs and CEOs. I try to focus on companies that are women-owned or have women CEOs.
Thank you very much. We need more of you because I think the statistic is not very good. I was just watching a video today and it came from Switzerland, but it says 40% of the athletes are women, but mainly we read about men athletes, and for women athletes, we only hear about 4%, even though they perform as well as the men. How sad is that statistic? And also when you think about companies, yes, we should empower the solo entrepreneurs, the single women, the single moms, all those women who are stepping up and are donating their time. Thank you so much. You have a good example for the listeners. I'm curious.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really important that women like us who are already in financial world and already in professional world should help other women, should make ways possible for them to enter the industry. And usually if you go to a person, ask about, I'm trying to be a film producer, give me some tips and give me some options. People usually push you that it's so hard industry. When I was taking my master's classes, we were learning about how people discourage entry to their industry. Because when they discourage entry, that means they are limiting the competition for themselves. They're not creating any more competition. But there are very few, very important people who understand that you need to have smart and talented and very intelligent mind, innovative mind into the industry. When they shine, you shine. I really believe in this shine theory. When we help others grow, we all shine. When I say shine, I'm not talking about standing in a podium and feeding to one's ego. Yeah, I mean being a guiding light for other people. As women, we have to break this stereotype. By helping others, we have to break the stereotype that women don't help women. But the world believes for it to be true.
Shining is not about money or anything. It's about uplifting others. It's about helping each other. It's about supporting each other. It's about listening to each other.
Right.
I always think the good people find the good people. Why were we brought together? Right? Through Gloria and Caroline, there must be a connection why we find each other, even though we've not met each other personally, but virtually. I think these days that's also the beauty of the internet that we can meet and reach out other people. And in your award-winning film, you mentioned that, right? It's about supporting each other. It's about mental health and not making a secret out of it or taboo. We need to break out of this. And I saw today the governor of New York, and she's now a woman. She is wearing a little pendant, and it's a broken glass. And she says, this is a reminder for the glass ceiling that we have broken and that we still have to break. I thought that was such a nice, just a little element, and she's wearing it every single day.
Wow, it's such a great message. She's the first New York.
First ever,
Yeah, wow. That's true. And I totally agree with you. And it's a blessing that we've been brought together, and I'm so much enjoying this discussion with you. And thanks to Gloria and Caroline.
Yeah, we can have that. Yeah. And you told me before we started recording about what's going to happen for 2020. I feel like 2020 will be such a cool year. You told me you're preparing something exciting for 2022. Would you like to share that with the audience?
Yes, Suzanne, I will share a little bit about it. And we have started planning for a feature film that will come out mid-2022. It's going to be all the topics that I will make film about will be some issues that we are having in the world. I'm going to be a content-based producer always. After establishing my production company, Adur Productions, this is going to be my second venture, second film. It's going to be about child labor. This much I can tell.
Again, thank you so much. And you told me Adur is the name of your mother. So that's even more beautiful to name your company after a special person. I'm sure your mother was a very special person, or is a very special person.
Yeah, she's very special. She's a sweetheart.
What have you learned from her that we can learn from you?
Oh, I have learned so many things from her, and she's very kind, and at the same time, she's very assertive. When she says she can have her way, this is what I've learned from her. And I always tell my friends that I had a very different childhood. Both my parents raised me to be a problem solver. They have always discussed with me or with my other siblings their problems, their issues. We can all sit together and solve our problems. In my part of the world, in Pakistan, girls are mostly relegated to the kitchen, doing the kitchen job. But my parents really made sure that they fashioned me into a problem solver kid, not a whiner. This credit goes to my parents.
Let's finish on this high note. The credit goes to the parents, and you're a problem solver, not a whiner. I love that image. And also we want to shine, and you certainly do shine. Thank you so much, Nighat, for all what you do for us and also for the young girls in Pakistan. Thank you so much. Really inspiring.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nighat. This is fantastic. We all need to work with each other, support each other, and uplift each other. Take it from the Ironwoman. We have episodes every Monday, every Wednesday. Don't miss out. There's something for everybody. And if you have some time, read the book, Take It from the Ironwoman, Global Business Coaching with Sports Parallels, as well as Lipstick Leadership, where I talk about females, women leaders, women who are inspired and empowered to dare to lead. It can be you. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.